Hello, hello everyone. Welcome to Love Night with Spice. Let's link up. I want to see y'all. Feels right. I don't need y'all. I want to see y'all. Feels right. Not too long. I want to see y'all. Feels right. I want to see y'all. See ya. Greetings everyone. Welcome. In your money, anytime when I call, you know, welcome, good to have you. Thank you so much for joining the stream. Thank you guys. Thank you for coming. Thank you for joining the stream. I appreciate you all. Welcome to Love Night with Spice. Hey, Susan, how about you? Welcome, ma. Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate you. Thank you. Chaya Ruth, welcome. Thank you so much. Hey. See ya. Welcome to Love Night with Spice. Good to have you. How has your day been, ma'am? Hope it's been great. Cornelius Okudilies, okay, you're welcome. How's work going, guys? How has the day been? Hope it's been amazing. Welcome to Love Night with Spice. Let's link up. Thank you so much. Kindly thumbs up the stream as you come in. Thank you so much. God bless you. Thank you so much. Just like God sent G's TV. Welcome. Thank you so much for coming. Welcome, guys. Kindly thumbs up the stream as you come in. Who can inspire? Oh my God. Seriously? Oh my God. Who can inspire? Oh my God. Welcome. Oh my God. Thank you so much. Welcome. Thank you so much. Who can inspire? Oh my God. God sent G's TV. Welcome. Good to have you guys. Please, as you come up, thumbs up the stream, okay? So you don't forget. Kindly help me thumbs up the stream. Help me thumbs up the stream. Share out if you can. Thumbs up, okay? So you don't forget. Wow. Good to see you. It's been a long time. I'm not going to lie to you. It's been a long time. It's been a long time. It's been a very long time. Welcome. But it's really good to see you. I promise after this stream, I'm going to go check you out. Thank you so much, Mom Susan, about it for that reminder. Yeah, I'm so happy that someone I'm seeing here who can inspire. It's been a long time. Honestly, it's been a very long time. But it's really a pleasure to have you here tonight. Thank you so much. Nkechi Cynthia Wanyoma Nke Baby, the one and only beautiful Nke Baby. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining us on Love Night with Spice. Welcome, guys. Thank you so much. Thumbs up the stream if you haven't done so. And we have Shaya Ruth in the building. Hey, Wanyoma. My one and only beautiful, gorgeous queen. Welcome. Thank you so much, Wanyoma, for coming. I appreciate you, Cornelius. I appreciate you. Susan, how about tips? Mark, you know I love you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you for coming. God Sent TV, thank you so much. I appreciate you, Queen. Welcome. And tonight we shall be talking about desperation in marriage, why so many marriages may never work out. No matter what you do, these marriages, no matter what you try to do, no matter how much you try to salvage it, no matter how much you try to save it, nothing is going to work because the foundation is wrong. Oh my God, I haven't even started and then the super chat is coming in. Oh, thank you so much, Nkechi Cynthia, for this amazing super chat. Oh, Wanyoma, God bless you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Queen. I appreciate. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you. So no matter what we do, no matter how you try to salvage this kind of marriages, nothing, because the foundation is very wrong. For if the foundation is wrong, what can the righteous do? Absolutely nothing. And that is why there is nothing, no amount of effort, marriage counseling, help, no matter, no amount of interference or intervention is going to save this type of marriage. Cook and Inspire says, Spice it up. I love watching your channel. You always bring positive decisions. Thank you so much, Cook and Inspire. God bless you. God bless you. I have missed you. Seriously, and after this, I'm going to go check you out to know what's been going on. I have really missed you. I'm not going to lie. Thank you so much. Dano Nkechi Cynthia, God bless you for this amazing super chat. God bless you. Thank you so much. So we are looking at why the desperation? What are these things that have led to desperation, and why these marriages may never work? And like I said, if the foundation has gone wrong, if the foundation is wrong, there is nothing anybody can do. We have seen countless number of couples facing different challenges, serious struggles in marriages, and they've gone for counseling. You know, people have interfered, third parties, church, counseling and all that, seeing everyone, yet the marriage can never be saved. And then some just pack up after a few years, and we're going to be looking at some of the reasons why this desperation has pushed some women, especially, into this kind of marriages. Some end up regretting for the rest of their lives why they made this singular mistake. Now, when they were making that mistake, they never realized it. Some people know quite all right that this is a very big mistake they're going to be making. They know they're gambling with it. They know they're taking a very huge risk. But of course, for that reason, which they are going into the marriage, they will turn blind eyes and then shut their ears to any kind of advice until they have landed into this hot pot of soup or pottage, and then that is when their eyes open and they see the mistake that they have made. So the link is here. Before I forget dropping the link, whoever wants to come up, please, the link is there. Now, some young ladies are so desperate that they think they can tie a man down with pregnancy. Sorry, guys, ignore the noise. There's a big vehicle passing in front of my house right now, and the noise is very loud, just in case you hear it. Ignore it, okay? Yeah. Susan, how about it? Says desperation makes some people, into making the wrong choice. Absolutely, ma'am. Absolutely. Now, some young ladies think they can tie a man down with pregnancy. And a lot have really tied a man down with pregnancy. Today, they have the children, but they don't have the peace. Okay, you did not hear the noise. Okay. Today, they have tied the man down. They are in that marriage, but they lack peace. There is nothing like love. It is one reason a lot of men disrespect women, because they know they married you out of desperation. They know that you got into that marriage, and not because they love you, not because they wanted it, but they were forced, they were pushed to go into such marriage. You know, when two people are having unprotected sex, what do you expect? You will not expect a balloon to come out. Of course, pregnancy may show up. And when it shows up, some men are not ready. What? Cheyenne, Cornelius, people are saying you didn't hear the noise, but you heard it. Come on, stop teasing me here. Stop teasing me here. Okay, they know the guy in question knows he's not ready. He is not ready for that marriage. Or the man, or the man, no. That is how they see these young ladies. The woman in question is good for relationship. She is good enough for dating and sleeping with. But once the pregnancy shows up, they are not good enough to be a wife. And this has caused a lot of problems. These women are enduring a whole lot in the hands of this man in this marriage because they know quite already that it is the pregnancy that made the man marry them. Oh, come on, Susan Herbert, if you've joined them, come on, you can't join them now. I thought you're my person, you can't join them. You know, they know that this pregnancy is the only reason because the man doesn't want to. He doesn't want to abandon the pregnancy or abandon the baby, I mean to say. So the family will say, okay, marry her. Up to Tagime, she's pregnant. Do you want to leave your children behind? Do you want to leave your child behind? Delicious Army, welcome. Thank you so much, Queen, for coming. Please kindly thumbs up the stream as you're coming in. Shaya, stop laughing at me, my queen. So at the end of the day, the woman endures a lot, even down to domestic violence, disrespect, abuse, all sorts of abuse, cheating, infidelity, lack of trust. This is what the woman ends up enduring. And some of them, when they realize that this is not working, they quit the marriage. Of course, in some cases, it has worked out for a lot of people. Yes, it has worked out for a lot of people. When there is love, you know this man loves you. And the man has already said that no matter what happens, I'm going to be there. The man trusts. I mean, you can trust him on that. And there are so many marriages that have been contracted on this ground, and yet they are doing so well. This marriage are working out so well, perfectly. But when you know the man is not in love with you. Hey, Rose Hujo, welcome, Wanyama. Thanks for the thumbs up and thanks for checking in on the ad. Lady Posh, the one and only Posh lady. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining the stream. Rose Hujo, Wanyama. Dalurine. So there are some you know deep down within you that there is love between the two. You know, whatever happens, this man is going to stick with you through thick and thin. He's not going to abandon you. There are some men who have really abandoned, you know, a woman the moment they discover that these ladies are pregnant, and they even deny the pregnancy completely. They deny it. So, but when a man is denying the pregnancy, you already know he is not ready to be a father. He's not ready to be a husband. So you go meeting the parents or meeting his parents or your parents and creating a scene, forcing him to tie the knot. Trust me, along the line, you're going to lose everything, including your sanity, if care is not taken. I would rather care for a baby all by myself than, you know, a man being forced to keep me as a wife because of the pregnancy. A lot of women, out of desperation, they don't know what to do with that pregnancy. They don't know how they're going to move on with this pregnancy all by themselves. They decided to, you know, marry this man, even when they know he's not the kind of man they would have settled down with, even when they know there is no compatibility. There is something called compatibility. When there is no compatibility between two people, no matter what you do, that marriage is not going to work out. Because you know you are two opposites, like two opposites, something you can come together. Your temperament differs, your religious belief differs, your ideologies in life differs, your perspective in life differs, everything between you two differs, like it's between life and death. Yet, because of that pregnancy, you decided that you are going to be the wife. Give Tono Hawanyoma, welcome. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you, Lady Posh. Okay, no problem. Thanks, please, as you're coming in, kindly thumbs up the stream, okay? I have amazing people here. Thank you. Yeah, thank you so much. Repelling each other. You know, they cannot stand each other's countenance. They can't stand each other. But they are living in that house. Every day is gas goes. And some men have even told it to the face of these women that if it's not because of this pregnancy, I wouldn't have married you. How am I even sure I am responsible for this pregnancy? If not because you tied me down, do you know it's the worst thing any woman, you know, will ever hear from a man? You tied me down with pregnancy. But I mean, at that time she was desperate because she doesn't want, and she didn't want her family members to laugh at her, or because she didn't want her friends to laugh at her or the society. She wasn't thinking that this man may never ever love her. There are pregnancies that have occurred due to mistake. Just once a teen-year boom, pregnancy will just show. And there are some that have been in that, they are praying that it happens, you know. And when the pregnancy occurs, they welcome the baby with joy and they tie the knot. The man is so eager, he's so excited, he's so happy. I mean, it's the best thing that will ever happen to him. And he's so grateful to God that it happened. They tied the knot, and today they are still living happily. But when you know that there is nothing called love between you two, you only did it once and it entered, you can take care of that baby all by yourself. Your happiness comes first. Your mental health should be healthy. Another thing is family pressure. Family pressure has made a lot of women so desperate to marry even the wrong man. They know this is Mr. Wrong, but they will drag the Mr. Wrong to the right place, which is marriage. Family pressure. Everybody's married. Sharon and Chris, welcome. Thank you so much. Hey, thank you, Queen. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining the stream. Kindly thumbs up the stream as you're coming in. Okay, thank you so much. You look, oh, Shaya is married. Shaya Ruth is married. What are you still doing in the house there? Look at all your mates. Blessing is married. Susan is married. What are you waiting? All your age mates, they are all married. Better go and marry. And they push. Another pressure is family being too desperate to push their daughter to the wrong man because of financial reasons, financial gains, material things. You know this man is totally wrong for a woman, for this young lady. But because of the financial gain, the material gain, the status in the society, you don't care about her happiness. You don't care if they're compatible. You don't care if she's even ready mentally for that marriage. She's ready to be the man's wife. And when she goes in there, the man reminds her day in, day out that this marriage, if not because your family, if not because your family were greedy, I wouldn't have married you. If not because you were greedy for my money, you married me because of my money. Even you know that. You married me because of my money. There are women crying, they are in money today. They have all the money, but the man keeps taunting them with this word. It was your desperation for money that made you marry me. Otherwise, I know you wouldn't have married me. Now the money is here. Go ahead and enjoy yourself. Go ahead and shop. Why they gallivant around? Why they sample everything under the skirt around? And they even rub it down on the woman's face. Desperation in marriage. Desperation has pushed a lot of women to their early grave because some of them never live to tell the story. Lamzi says, welcome, Queen. Thank you so much for joining the stream. Wanyama, welcome. Thank you, guys. Please kindly thumbs up the stream and share out if you can to your community. Some women never live to tell the story. Others, all they do day in, day out is to cry. They are living for their children. They are just living there in that marriage, managing and patching because of their children. They know they have nothing on the man. Like, they know the man doesn't love them. There's no regard, nothing at all. He's not seeing them as a wife. Nancy Licious, one, you're my L. Welcome, Queen. Thank you so much for coming. Kindly thumbs up the stream, guys, as you're coming in. Thank you so much. They know that it is because of the money. So let me manage. Some women know, yes, I married them for the money, and so what? So long as there is money. I've heard women say, so long as there is money, what's the big deal? The money is there. All I need to do is to shop and enjoy myself with my children, go on vacation. Today we are in Saudi. Tomorrow we are in Dubai. Next tomorrow we are in the Bahamas. Are you happy? What is happiness to you? Is it just spending the money? Does the man even regard you as a wife? Does he even respect you? Is it the kind of man that forces himself on you? So long as there is money, there is no problem. Delicious Honey, welcome. Thank you so much, Wanyoma. Thanks for coming. Kindly thumbs up the stream, guys, as you're coming in. Don't forget, okay? I love you guys. Thank you so much. I'm dropping the link, please, so that I won't be the only one talking here. Whoever has good contribution to add to this, please jump on it, because we see this thing is not stopping anytime soon. It's something a lot of young ladies, more and more young ladies, are making these mistakes and jumping into wrong marriages because of desperation. Because they are too desperate. All they care about at this point in time is the money. That is why a lady would know that, you know that this man, you know this man is a monster. You know, oh, even the money is ill. But no, because of desperation, you want to chop that money with him. You want a Yahoo guy with the Spirit of God. There is no Yahoo guy with the Spirit of God. There is no Yahoo guy with the Spirit of God. You want him rich, but you don't care the source of his income. When it happens tomorrow, you start saying, had I known? Yeah, not me, oh, no matter the money. Thank you, Nancy. The funniest part is the fact that most of them know the man doesn't love them. But since there is money, no problem. That is what we are saying. So long as the money is there, no problem. Thank you, Kukushina. Welcome, Queen. Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate you, Kukushina. God bless you. Guys, kindly thumbs up the stream. And the link is there. Whoever want to come and, add to this, please jump on the link, okay? Let's discuss. Okay? Now, finally, okay, let me call this name well. Finally 5. Finally 5. Whoa, what a day. I almost beat my tongue. Welcome. Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate you. And kindly thumbs up the stream. Please, guys, in case we are not family, you are not connected to Spice It Up with Onwadea, kindly do so. What are you waiting for? Okay? Kindly go ahead and subscribe and leave your notification bell on so you don't miss any of my live stream here daily, Monday to Friday. Okay? And I will definitely, catch you too, I'll connect with you too and support as well. Thank you, finally. Welcome. I appreciate you. So long as there is money, they don't care. And tomorrow, we keep hearing news. He did that. But the money is what pushed you into it. A lot of celebrities that are crying and having issues in their marriage today, it is money that pushed them to this rich men, to these rich politicians. It is money. I remember some years ago, hey, Juba, welcome, Juba. Thank you so much. Welcome. Kindly thumbs up the stream, amazing people. Okay, my thumbs up is not going up. Kindly smash it in case you haven't done so. Okay, it helps the stream. I remember a couple of years ago, when I was about making a decision of settling down, I was with someone. Okay, before then, let me even start, somewhere. There's someone I really liked. Okay, I wanted to settle down with him. But you know what? This person likes it from behind. He likes it from behind, and we haven't really met. We're still talking. And he told me that he likes it. This is how he likes it. That he enjoys it. Hope I am open to it. At first, I didn't really decode it, liking it from behind. And he said, this is what gives him pleasure. I said, whoa, I pretended I was in panic. I said, wow. I said, okay, when we meet, we'll discuss about this. And then I was like, I had to start thinking, somebody that likes it from behind, that doesn't like the front door, he prefers the back door. That means this person will be very selfish. This person is going to maybe get me infected. This person will not be visiting the front yard, only the back door. What becomes of me? Few years down the line, I may start using adult pampers, isn't it? But the money is there. The guy is Jago, the money is there. The money is there, the cash is there. This is a big boy. But I know this one, a lot of these rich men like it from the other side. Have you asked yourself, some women are there crying today at home with Mansa? Gorgeous Queen, welcome. Thank you so much. Welcome. Thank you so much. God bless you. Kindly thumbs up the stream as you guys are coming in. I really appreciate it. I have 20 amazing people. Please, the thumbs up is not going up. I have 20 amazing. Come in, guys, and thumbs up the stream, okay? And the link is there. Whoever wants to jump on it, please kindly jump on it. Let's discuss on this desperation in marriage and what it has cost a lot of women today. The front yard is the cocoa. Of course, the front yard is moist, is succulent, is soft, is sweet and juicy. Why would anybody want to go through where I'm passing out my doo-doo? Why? Even when big doo-doo is stuck in there, you know how painful it is. Yeah, for this year, but when you now bring the bola, if it's not the big bola, you now go and put the big bola through the back door. You want me to start wearing adult pampers or because of money? When I have a juicy something there, down there, a succulent thing down there. You know, I had to tell myself, no way. Blessing, no way. You are gonna, like, whatever it is, damn it, is not for you. You know your belief doesn't support this. So if you think because of money you're getting into it, you are getting yourself trapped. And that was it. I never got to see the person. That was how it ended. Then Nkechi say, host, what if age is not on her side and she wants to get married? Okay, I'm coming to that, Nkechi. AE29, thank you so much, Queen, for coming. I appreciate you. Thank you. I love you. I love your openness. Thank you so much. Host, read my comment. Okay, yes, Nkechi, I've seen it. I'm going to read. I'm going to talk about it now. Now, this is one other problem. Age factor is the reason why some women have found themselves just, in a marriage they never bargained for. They are worried about the age. I know age is not on the woman. Everybody is saying the clock, the woman's biological clock. We know that. The woman's biological clock is not helping us. We know that. But there is something as a woman you can do for yourself. Instead of jumping into a wrong marriage, do you know that it is better to marry late than to marry wrong? At what age did I get married? I got married almost in my 40s. It's a long story, and there's a reason for that. I got married at 38. I know what a lot of people have said. Oh, you should have. I know there are consequences too of marrying late. But it is better to marry late and happy than to marry early and then find yourself in the grave. Or find yourself divorced again. I have no issues with divorce, don't get me wrong. But when you marry and you're unhappy, you are sad, you go into depression. Is it better? Even when you marry late and you don't have children, you can adopt. If you don't want to adopt, you can go for IVF. If you don't want to go for IVF, you can get a surrogate mother. Once there is money, anything is possible. Ladies, make your own money. Support your husband. So that even if it means you marry late, so long as you marry happy, you marry the right person, it is far, far better than marrying a monster. It is far better than, finding yourself, with the wrong man who will abuse you. A man who has no respect and regard. It is better. There are women who have married in their 50s and even in their 60s. They are happy. I know of one woman who's recently got married. She married for the first time in her life at the age of 60. Her first marriage ever. That marriage was sensational. It made news. 60, she said this is her first marriage. But you need to seek the man she's married to. God, you will know that this man truly loves her. You can see that this man truly loves her. She said she has been meeting the wrong people, and she decided that no, it is better for her to wait until that right man comes her way. If you keep meeting the wrong people, do not settle for the wrong man because of age. Do not say it is your life at the end of the day. It is your life at the end of the day. Quick question, I say, me, I can't marry you if you don't have money. There is there is no love and happiness in any marriage without money. But a woman can make her own money. It doesn't have to be the man's money. And you don't have to marry the man because of his money. What if anything now goes wrong? What if he goes bankrupt? What if he goes into a wrong investment? Hey, Z-Berry, welcome. Thank you so much, Queen. Welcome. I appreciate you, Z-Berry. Thank you so much. Yeah, so marrying early is not a guarantee for a happiness or peace of mind. Thank you. It is not that you married early doesn't mean you'll be happy. Some of these rich men love the backyard and not the front yard. Yes. Yes. There's a group I belong to. Hey, Nemuza, welcome. Thank you so much, Wanyoma, for coming. I appreciate you. Thank you so much, Nemuza. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you, AE29, everyone in the stream. Thank you so much, Z-Berry. It is better that you marry late. This woman is so happy today. Even if they can't have children, they can adopt. What matters is a happy life, a fulfilled life, a peace of mind. This is what matters. Because some young persons who got married, even in their teens or early 20s, are regretting it today. They are regretting why they rushed into that marriage, why they married early. It has advantages. It has some. If you marry out of desperation, it has a huge disadvantage. Some didn't marry the love of their life. They just got married because others are getting married. And today they are seeing other men they would have preferred to settle down with, but it's too late. Same thing goes for the men. Well, I heard somewhere a little bird whispered that this is the case of May, you know, that she got married to this guy. He was her first man, you know, and she was pregnant. Of course, that was the reason why Yul Edochie married her. And today, after 17 years, the guy is with another woman, isn't it? He's finding the love of his life. Maybe that thing he's looking for that he couldn't find, you know, due to the pressure to get married to this woman that he got pregnant. Look at where it has landed May. Look at where it has also landed Yul Edochie. Wrong reasons. Pregnancy shouldn't be the reason. No matter what, if you know there is no love between you two, do not settle for that. Okay, if you married a person all because of money, you are putting yourself in a sticky situation, because when the money is done, that person needs a change. Thank you. I disagree that without money, there will be no happiness. Yes, there is. I mean, without money, any husband and wife can make money. If the man doesn't make the money, the woman can as well make the money, isn't it? The woman can still work for her money, isn't it? The woman can still support. That rich men do have problems. The rich also cry. Businesses can go wrong. I have seen cases where a business, where a man's goods worth millions got burnt down overnight. It happens. A man's mansion was demolished with everything in it. All he was doing was just crying. The mansion is gone. Business is burnt down. Let's look at the story of Job, for instance. Everything, the story of Job, we all know this. We know the story. Everything he had, down to his children, were taken away from him on a test. People were saying, curse God and die, curse God. But his faith in God still stayed. So that is to say that people, you can still lose everything. So if you get married to a man because of what he has, what if he loses that thing? What will be left? The marriage becomes empty. Completely empty. No substance. The foundation is wrong. If there is, if there is love and money, you can actually handle it very well, and money won't be done. Yeah. If the love is there and the money is there, it is heaven on earth. It is bliss. It is beautiful. And if the money is there, so long as you two are feeding and you are struggling, you know you are not lazy. You can still work together to make that money. You may not be rich, or you may not be wealthy. You may not be counted among the top rich people, but at least you know you and your family, you are getting by. It's a peaceful, beautiful home where the children are laughing around, where the children can talk to their parents, when you have time for your children, where you can be happy. You can play with one another. You can see the love there, even if the money is not there. When we talk about money, what kind of money are we talking about? Okay, the love don't come with money, true love. Okay, true love comes with the love of God. And if you love yourself as a husband and wife, you will work together to make it work out, because birds cannot fly on one way. Thank you, Juba, for this amazing write-up. Thank you, Juba. They both can work together to make it. The money should not only be the man's. Thank you so much. Who says a woman can't make her own money and support her husband? I have seen women holding on to their marriage. Women are the ones feeding. Is it because they don't come out to say it? A lot of women are the ones, they are the breadwinners of their marriages today. They are the ones taking care of the school fees, covering up for the man, protecting his honor and dignity. Nobody knows that every month the man has access to a certain amount of money that he can use to take care of himself and chill like a big boy, whereas nobody knows what is going on. There are women who have been coverings of their husband. They have protected his dignity. Some women are the ones paying the bills. They're the ones putting food on the table. They're the ones fending for their family, ensuring that their children are not naked, ensuring that the children are not sent home. They toil day in, day out. They are struggling on the street out there. Yet people don't even get to hear about it. So who says the woman can't make her own money? Why should you now get married out of desperation for someone else's money? Why? When the money is gone, what happens? What becomes of that marriage? Hatred sets in. Disrespect sets in. That man you call sir suddenly will become Papachi BK. That man you call sweetheart suddenly becomes Mike. That man you call darling, sweetheart, my honey pie. That man will suddenly become, hey, Mark. John is you I'm talking to, because he no longer has the money. Wrong foundation. Desperation for another person's money. You know something is wrong with this man. Some women know a man is sick. They know that. Now, this man is not okay. But no, because of that money, they want to get married. So if we also want to look at age, we know the society wants every woman to get married early. Yes, the society wants that the family, and every family wants their daughter to get married early and have children. But if you have not met the right man, you have not met that man who is going to be responsible. If that man who will make a good husband and a good father, look, it's not enough for just for you to marry. Consider the children you're going to bring forth into the world. Is the man going to be a responsible husband and a responsible father to the children you're bringing into the world? Will he be a responsible father to these children? Because we have a lot of deadbeat fathers. The women end up carrying the load on their head alone. Why? Because they want to marry. Anybody go and marry. Age is not on your time. All your mates are married. Pressure from friends, pressure from family, pressure from the society. You start checking your biological clock. You start checking. If you have the money, queen, go freeze your egg instead of marrying the wrong man. If you have the money, you can raise a child all by yourself if age is your problem. Get pregnant, raise the child all by yourself, adopt a baby. What a man can do, a woman can equally do it well. Women are excelling in every aspect, you can think of. Hey, welcome, Ceci K. Thank you so much, Ceci, for coming. I told with Master, the money matter is serious. So yes, so thank you so much, guys. I appreciate all the write-up I'm seeing here. Thank you. Yes, smash the like, please, so you don't forget. Welcome, Ceci. I appreciate you, Queen. There are women occupying top position in the society today, in top position in organizations, in companies. They are excelling. You are doing so well in their career. Why should you now settle for a man's money? Is he the only one blessed to make money? Does he have monopoly of making money? He doesn't have the monopoly of making money. He doesn't have to. You equally have that power, that gift, that talent, that grace to make your own money. So long as you are not lazy, you can still make the money. The Bald Pies, thank you so much for coming. I appreciate you, the Bald Pies. Thank you so much. I welcome everyone here on Love Night with Spice. Thank you. The link is here. Please, anybody who wants to jump on the link to share, okay, let's rub minds together and then find a way forward. How do we advise so that more and more women don't make this mistake? More and more women. There are some women. Yes, I know. Okay, there's a queen here. That you are a single mother doesn't mean that it is the end of the world. You can still get married to an amazing man. God, an amazing man who will love you and love your children and spoil you silly. Don't because you have had a child, you now feel that your value has been reduced to nothing. No, you are worth more now. Because you have produced a child, you are worth more. Mommy Fechi, thank you so much for coming, Mommy. I appreciate you, Mommy. Thank you, guys. Please kindly thumbs up the stream. Welcome, ma. You are a queen. Having a child doesn't diminish you. Having a child doesn't bring down your value. Having a child doesn't mean that you are not worth being a wife to someone. So don't settle for less. Don't settle for a man, any man that comes because you've had children. Oh, let me just settle. You know now, I have children already. So let me just settle. I don't have a choice. You have a choice. You have a choice. You can still make your choice. Do not bring yourself down. You are a living being, a woman of virtue, a queen and mom. Having a child is a blessing from God. It is a gift from God. So it doesn't diminish you. It doesn't make you less of a woman. It makes you better. It shows that you're amazing, you're powerful, you're strong. Oh, Wanyama, thank you so much for coming. I appreciate you, Queen. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. And there are women who have, out of desperation, married the wrong man, a gigolo, because he has six packs. A baby can 6 packs now. Your neighbor 6 packs. He has 6 packs. He's good looking. Oh, his jaw lines are just so amazing. His beards, his pink lips, his bicep, and then you decide to jump into the marriage, even when you know he's a gigolo, when you know he likes it from behind. Who do we? Hey, mommy is here. Thank you so much.
Hello.
What, mommy? Welcome. Thank you so much.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you
Welcome.
so much. Thank
Thank you
you.
for
Yeah,
joining the stream tonight.
thank you. I'm just coming in now because I've been so busy. But when I saw the topic, now I have to chook my mouth a bit in this type of topic because it's
Thank you
something.
so much.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So let me say something. From your title, I've had even within my own family, it has happened where people think that, oh, because my younger sister is getting married, I have to hurry up and get married. So it happened within my big family, and it caused a lot of problems because that person rushed into that marriage just because he didn't want her younger sister to get married first. And that marriage, although that marriage is still on, but it has been a total disaster because the foundation of that marriage, of that relationship was very, very wrong. I don't think she married her own. Yeah, she did not marry her own husband because why I say that in that family, and 2 other sisters, the same man approached 2 other sisters for marriage and with the same siblings, and they refused him. And then he now went for this other one who was older than the other ones. And then obviously she agreed, and that marriage took place, and they have never had peace. And so it's very, very wrong. We don't rush into marriage. I've always said to ladies, I know, yes, I'm married, yes, I have children, but it doesn't mean that everybody should get married or get married at a certain age. There's no rush, because if you rush into it, you rush out of it. Or if you remain there, if you remain there because you don't believe in separation or divorce, then you live the rest of your life. Really, I'm hearing myself. Is it
Okay,
okay?
Oyoyo, okay, it has muted. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Wanyama, welcome.
Oh,
Thank you
hi,
so much.
hi, Yo. Okay.
Yeah.
So yes, and there are other cases as well where the man actually married this woman because the woman was already abroad and the man wants to leave Nigeria. And then even at the story, that marriage, as I say now, it's not, there's no marriage there now. But the thing is that he wanted to leave Nigeria. And this was the person available because she's already abroad. I just want to go there. It doesn't matter if I get there and it doesn't work out, I can leave her and look for another woman. Again, the foundation was very wrong. So people just go into this marriage, don't even know whether they actually they have their whole head intact when they're thinking about getting into marriage. That is not something that you just go in And then if it doesn't work out, you come out again. We have to think seriously. That's why there's so many issues in marriages. I'm not saying that even if the person was the one ordained by God for you, that you will not have issues. You will still have, but it will be easier for you to discuss it and get through whatever situation that you find yourself, because there will always be challenges no matter what. There will always be challenges, but those ones that does not really want to work at it are people who just came into it because of a particular reason. For example, yes, I want to come abroad. Oh, that lady is already there, or that man is already there. It doesn't work out. So that one is one. That marriage is no longer there. And unfortunately, because it's happening here in diaspora, the house that they bought together, now the woman is claiming 100% of it. And
You
the
see,
society here, you know who they favor more. So it's always
the
the
woman, of
man that is at
course.
the, yeah, the man is always at the other end. So that's why it's important for people to think properly before they get into any marriage. The other one is the story of the man. I've said that before here about who went behind because of who went inside because of his wife and everything. He spent years in there, and when he was about to come out, she made another allegation for him to stay longer.
No.
These are people you wonder when they were. We know them very well, and the way they call each other this pet name during this Valentine's. Valentine, you see the biggest car, the biggest flower. They do all these lovey, lovey things. That's why I don't look at those things. When I see people of even overdoing it, I become suspicious of them. Some couples doing all this
Yeah.
nonsense, because when some
Mm-hmm.
of them, when you go back and you see that all these are just for public show. So, but
Mm.
that particular one, the foundation was very wrong, because when he told us the story about how he had many girlfriends, and then this particular one insisted that he's going to be the one for him to marry, because obviously he's already in abroad. So when he came, sometimes when before he even left for abroad, they were just girlfriends. And then when he
Mm.
was here, and then when he visits, she will come to their house. Sometimes she will come through the window in the night, because the guy's parents did not want her because of her type of
Mm.
behavior. Sometimes the guy will now open his own window through the back door. That's from where she will come in middle of the night, and then very early in the
Mm-hmm.
morning she will sneak out again. When he was telling us this story, I'm like, what kind of marriage is that? You know, okay, she came through the window, she's gone out of the window now, because the marriage is not there. You're not even, you're just like
Mm-mm.
a single man again. Again, that foundation was very wrong. So
Yeah.
please, ladies, and even men, there's no rush, there's no competition. Oh, my mates, oh, that person is married. Oh, your younger sister is married. Your younger brother is married. What are you waiting for? It's not by that. When people are prepared, they should get married. And if they decide that they're not going to even get married at all, hey, it's nobody's business. They can live their fulfilled lives without getting married. There are so many
Yeah.
people, even in the Bible, in this world as well, we know so many people who are not married, both male, female, and they're fulfilling their lives.
Yeah.
Marriage does not define anybody. That's what people have to understand. All this
And not
idea
all
of, oh,
relationship must lead to marriage. Not every
yes,
relationship has to
exactly.
lead to marriage.
Exactly. Don't force yourself into it, because some women force themselves into a man, asking, "What are we still doing? When are you proposing?" This and that. Asking a man when he's
Mm.
proposing, he'll propose when he's ready. If you think that he's not working out, then tell him that if he's not proposing, that you're not ready to hang around. Then you go.
Mm.
But to force him to propose just because you want to hook him down is a just a heading for disaster, because
Yeah.
his whole mind is not there. He's not
Yeah.
ready. You might see a 30-year-old man, and he's a man, and you see a 30-year-old man, but he's a boy, because that 30 years or even 28-year-old man is more screwed in. He knows what he wants. He's really ready for
Yeah.
marriage. But that 32, 35-year-old man is still a boy. And he said he's not ready. And there's no point telling him that your mates have been married for the past 7 years. What are you doing and what are you waiting for? Like, what they're waiting for
Yeah.
is that they're not ready. So I think we should just try and be doing better. And also, if we are one of those people that will be asking people these questions, you're not yet married, what are you waiting for? We should stop it, because it's not
Yeah,
it doesn't define anybody. So that's what I want
absolutely.
to chip in. Yeah.
Yeah,
For
what Sister
me,
Faith
thank
just said
you.
now, I
Thank
want
you.
to jump
Let me
in. I don't
welcome
want her
some
to
persons
leave.
here.
Yeah,
Okay, mommy,
please,
don't go
Mommy
yet.
Faith,
Mommy,
don't
one,
leave.
1 minute.
Yeah, I'm here.
Mommy, don't
I'm here.
leave, please.
Okay.
Okay.
Delicious Army, welcome. Rebecca Ble Prince, welcome. I appreciate you all. Thank you guys for joining the stream. Thanks for the thumbs up as well. We are discussing desperation in marriage and why some marriages may never work out no matter the effort put in, because the foundation is wrong, because the marriage was contracted out of desperation for the wrong reasons. These are the reasons why so many marriages are falling apart, despite all people are doing, or even the couples are doing to salvage it. The foundation is wrong, and then it's really difficult to hold this marriage back. We have Mommy Fechi here. She just finished speaking and giving her own advice. In case you're just coming in, this is what we're discussing. And we have Oyoyo Fresh here. Wanyoma, welcome. Mommy, thank you so much for this amazing wisdom shared this evening with us. Oyoyo Fresh.
Yeah. So what Mommy Fechi said, I thank God she mentioned it, because I was like thinking about it. I have a friend. We are still in contact, up till today. She came to do youth service when I was working in the bank. So from all indication, I am older than her, right? Because I was already working, and that was my 2 years after postgraduate. I had gone to do masters before coming to work in the bank. But this girl is coming fresh from university, youth service, and then in the bank. Her father will be asking this girl, haven't you found somebody? Haven't you? So every weekend, she doesn't want to go back to her house.
Oh,
She
God.
will tell me, can I follow you home? I say, okay, I need to speak with your father so that your father will know where you're spending the weekend. So that was how I got to know her father. So it became like a family friend. This girl will follow me home. And then she'll be asking me, is it that my parents are not bothering me and should get married? I said, they should go and find a man now if no man is coming. So this girl kept hearing that. One day she now told her father, after she left my house, she was so bitter, crying that she doesn't even want to go back on a Sunday, that tomorrow will be work, that she doesn't
Oh,
know what to
God.
tell her father. Then it kept on happening. Apparently, her father married a second wife. So the second wife's daughter, somebody was already asking for her hand in marriage. Then this girl, this my friend,
Oh,
her younger sister, somebody was already asking for her hand in marriage. But nobody
hmm.
was asking for her in marriage. And she's their senior, and she's already out of university. The other two were still in the university. So she now told her father, you know what, daddy, I'm going to write, please marry me. And you are going
Ah,
to be the one that will paste it at my back and paste it in the front. So when
Hmm.
I'm going walking around, people will know that my father is asking me to get a husband.
married.
Oh dear.
So you can
Hmm.
and that is not the first time. Then it happened in my village those days growing up. The mother will call this girl. Na ibege agado sigo nwoke na nwobo honke igadoro aka.
Hey.
Mothers,
Hmm.
what are you waiting for now? Find somebody and hook the person, your mate. Look at them. Ha gado chana mother.
Hmm.
This is an Igbo woman talking. And that man that did that to the daughter is also an Igbo man from Imo State. So
Hmm.
if only parents can help, this desperation will be reduced. Because I
Yes.
think it's coming from a place of, where you hurt so much, especially when it's your mother telling you that, your father telling you that, you're not even minding the friends anymore. But when it's home, there is no way it's gonna stop.
Hmm.
And
Yeah.
they start giving out your contacts to different people, telling other family members and friends that, in case you see any good suitor, my daughter is still
Hey.
at home.
It's
She's not married
available.
yet.
Hmm.
Hmm?
Yes.
Welcome, time out. My daughter is
Hmm.
still available in case, so Obrukonye no bodo yibo, the better. You know?
Uh-huh. So that's
Hmm.
where the problem is coming from. So when she said, if you are one of those people telling these young people to go and marry, I really like that part, because the society is not just the society. They are not strangers. There are people close to you, people that you see every day. Like in the case of
Yes.
that, my friend, eventually she married a boy that just came out from the university. And luck was not on their side. Lagos state government, it was during Fashola. Fashola closed one of the market area, demolished all the traders' shop in Lagos. The man became jobless. Come and see suffering. If she had
Okay.
taken her time, she wouldn't have married that boy.
You see?
This
Hmm.
suffering.
That's why I said
Yeah.
anything can still go wrong. If you marry
Yeah.
a man because of his money, what if something happens? What if the business collapse? What if there's a wrong investment? Look at, for instance, these places they are fighting now. Okay, businesses have crumbled there. Nobody's talking about money anymore. All they're thinking about is how to save their head. Even in the north, whenever there is crisis. So if you marry someone, imagine marrying a man now because of he has business, his shop is well stocked. On the main importing and exporting. Something contain Adanyezen and high tea. And he borrowed money, he took loan from the bank. What becomes of
Terrible.
that marriage?
Terrible. In fact, I have I even forgot about this one. This is very close to home. I don't even know how I forgot about this particular one. This is my one of my nephews who is actually here in UK in Scotland, and this girl that somebody introduced him to this girl, and he's been to Nigeria once to meet see her, but he wasn't keen on her. He doesn't, and because this my nephew is AS, and this other that person that he saw in Nigeria was AA. So because of that, the mother to this other girl in Nigeria thinks that her child is now a gold because she is AA. Because obviously he knew that my nephew is AS. So my nephew said that yes, he might be AA, but AA is not what I'm going to marry. I want to marry somebody I love. I'm going to spend the rest of my life with. She's not the only AA in the world. I'm not interested. But do you know that the mother of this girl is the one that obviously got the number of my nephew from her daughter and called, in fact, voice message. He sent me that voice message. I was reading that voice message and I was cringing. I'm like, a mother like myself, because I'm a mother of 4 sons. I just looking myself as I am now, I'll start calling somebody's daughter, just to be telling them, you have to marry my son, or God says, and then she started quoting the Bible. That's the one that actually annoyed me so much. You know that in the physical and in the spiritual, and God said that in the spirit, this is physical, and that in the spiritual. In fact, as I was listening to this, the way he sent me this voice thing from this woman, and was calling his name. He said, and your DP, your WhatsApp picture is not showing. You just put an image there. Show your picture. I want to be seeing your face. Hey! So when I saw that one, I said to my nephew, thank God that you did not put your personal picture there, and you need to block these people from yourself because I don't like this voice message. But so this is a mother speaking on behalf of her daughter, telling her daughter not to listen to any other man, that she has prayed, that they've prayed, and that it's been confirmed that this is your husband. You just wait. After wasting time, he's going to come back to you. That really got me worried. So I started doing fasting and prayers for my nephew because this is so worrying. In fact, all the things that that woman said in that voice thing, each time I listen, remember them, it gives me goosebumps. That's how a woman will be saying, and he called his name, his middle name and his full name, and said that God is what God has said. He's been seen in the spiritual and in the physical and in this one, this and that. Hey, all those things was worrying to me. Why are people so desperate? Why are
Mommy, she's
parents
even
being,
talking about God and being
yes,
spiritual. What about those who go diabolical just to tie a
hey,
man down and make them marry? I mean, make the man marry them by force.
oh, really?
They use diabolical means. Catch the man, he will lose his mind, get
Oh,
married to them. The day
so
that charm,
sad,
that
so
whatever it is they
sad.
have done, clears, that
What
is
kind
the
of thing
end
is
of
that,
the
Bikoni?
marriage. The man hating on them. There are women today who use that means to marry because they have been in that relationship for long, and suddenly the guy is not proposing. You know, and they will now go diabolical. All this kayamata and the rest, there are those they use to tie a man down and make them marry, whether they like it or not, whether they are compatible or not.
Hey.
They go diabolical. This mother is even talking about God and all that. Those who even go the dark side out of desperation.
I think, no, I don't know. I think she's talking about God because she knows that her family, we are godly family. I think that's her own God, maybe
Okay.
small God. It may be the small G. Honestly, I think she's just using God because that's what we know, that our family, that's what we are going to hear and think, oh, I don't think it's a proper God, the proper God that we all serve, that this woman is talking about, the way she was going about it.
And the
Yeah.
picture she was looking for on the profile is
Yes,
something to download or to take a
exactly.
screenshot.
Eh? Why are you talking about his picture? His picture is not on his WhatsApp message. WhatsApp profile.
She wants to
Let me
use
put
it
you.
for something.
Yes, that's what worried me more. Eh? Hey.
There was a bottle, mommy, I was sharing one time, a bottle some people found by the beach. I think the water pushed it out, and when they opened this bottle, they found picture of a guy and a lady inside the bottle with the
Oh,
name of the guy written.
okay.
The name of the guy was written and
People go.
bottled in there.
Oh
So
my
who
God.
knows? After people brought it out and they tore it apart, that we are freeing you wherever you are. This young man, they were calling the man's name. Mecca, oh, we are freeing you today. Wherever you are, we have freed you. If there's any woman tie you down today, we have freed you. They tore
Hey.
it apart. The kind of things women do, some women do,
Oh
desperation.
God.
We even see, even on social media, some women going as far as proposing, belittling themselves, going down, kneeling down, begging a man because they are no, you cannot leave me. I saw one crying desperately, begging the guy that you cannot leave me because they're just collect, and people were asking the man to collect the ring. How can you are a queen? How can you descend so low to be begging a man to marry you? A man that should be begging you to be the mother of his children. And some of these men push these women aside and say, please, you are not the one to force me to marry you. I will be the one to decide when I'm ready.
Yes.
And they are saying, we have been together now for how many years? Because they are no just collect the ring. And people are saying, Mecca, because they are no Chima, because they are no John, because they are no. Is marriage a thing you beg someone for? Know your worth as a woman. You
People don't even
are worth
understand
so much.
They don't understand the full meaning of marriage. Then, if people will be that desperate, they don't really understand what marriage is all about. To be quite honest, if people are this desperate,
desperation, proposing publicly in a mall, in plazas, eateries, you gather friends, and then you go kneel down, begging a man that isn't ready for marriage to marry you.
Can you imagine how that man will treat you if he eventually marries you anyway? What kind of relationship, what kind of marriage would that be?
That is it. Welcome, BMC. Thank you so much for coming. Please, guys, kindly thumbs up the stream if you haven't done so. Don't forget, okay? And then, you know, the funny part, some women even go as far, they are the ones who sponsored their own marriage. So long as this man, Emeka Ganomo, Emeka must be my husband. Emeka, this is my savings. One of my cousins did that, and she's regretting it today. Emeka must be my husband. You carry your savings, everything you have, and you use it, you give Emeka to go and pay your bride price and do the marriage ceremony. After marriage, you will continue to beg Emeka with money. You will have to bribe Emeka to come to the other room. You will have to give Emeka money for everything. So long as you are the one that married, you gave Emeka the money, you will continue to be the one. Why this desperation? Have you forgotten your worth as a woman, as a queen? Your value as a woman?
Oh dear. No. Wrong foundation. Somebody came to our house over this weekend. His marriage failed, and he's actually looking for another wife at the moment. And he told us the story because each time somebody tells us about problem in marriage, the first question my husband will ask the person is, "How did you meet? What was the process?" So this person I have to mention where they come from, because obviously the person is not hearing this. Just for people who are from that
Yeah.
area to say whether it's true or not. This lady is from Asaba, and apparently Asaba. I understood that Asaba means woman. I don't know. That's what he was telling us. So that's what the history
Huh?
means, woman. And the
Okay.
people from Asaba are more maternal. That is, the women are more or less like people who are marrying the man. They have upper hand when
Mm-hmm.
it comes to marriage. So he said
That
that
I
they
think that
met.
there are some truth there. There is a
uh
bit of
That's
truth
what the
there.
man was. Yeah, that was just over the weekend. They were here because they want to us to give him advice. Somebody brought him, another person that knows us very well brought him, and my husband was asking him certain questions, and he said to my husband, "I'm very glad that you asked these questions, sir, because how we met is worrying, and I have to tell you the truth." So he now said, because this is important for people to hear, what this man said, that just on Saturday, he said that he lives here in London, and that this woman, he also met him in London here, but when they went to Nigeria on a visit, he is from the woman is from Asaba, he is from the other side of here, our Okija side, and that
Mm.
so when they now visited, they were just friends here, and they visited, and she went to her own place in Asaba, he went to his own place in Ihiala side. And then the woman would now say to him, "Now that we are both here, why can't for us do an introduction?" He's now proposing. Because the other man was just taking it as friendship. Let us just see how things go. The woman said that since we are here now, I'm going to ask our people to come to you. Now the man was like, just to he said, for what? He said for them to just come and visit. To say how many people will be coming to visit. Now listen, is the woman now telling the man's family don't even know where she comes from in Asaba. She's the one now telling the man that they're going to come and see them in their place. He said, how many of you will be coming? He said, about just myself, my dad and mom, and maybe an uncle. And then he spoke to his own father, according to the story. And his father said, okay, they want to come and see us, fine, but you haven't told us that we are getting married to anyone. He said, no, we are just friends, but I haven't said anything yet. Do you know that he said that on that day, what he saw was two vehicles, two vans with people. Uh-uh. And he called her on the side and said, "What is all this? What is all this?" He said, that's it now. We have been friends for a long time. So my people are coming to know your people. I'm telling you this simple gospel truth. This was happened
A
on Saturday.
woman.
We were just, our mouths
This
were
is
just
the
open.
definition of desperation.
Our mouths were just open.
De-
The man said that he didn't know what to do anymore.
desperation.
And what I was saying though, what my husband said was, but the father to this woman, do they not know culture? That's when the man said, which culture? As about people just behaves like the other way around. Because if it's an Igbo, proper Igbo man, the father of a
Mm.
girl, will now start going to the man's house with people who is marrying who.
Who
So
is
he said that
marrying
that was.
who?
Yeah, he said that that's
Hey.
how that marriage happened, and obviously that marriage is now the divorce has been going on for the past 3 years. The house she wanted
Oh.
100%. He wanted this. She wanted that. It took 3 years for the divorce just ended now. So he's now breathing a sigh of relief and now looking for a wife. You see what I mean? When the foundation is wrong, you are going to suffer it for this person is in his 50s now and now looking for a new wife. So what is that all
Imagine.
about? So when a woman cannot just throw herself to you like that and you accept, and look at what
Mm.
he has landed him now, and he starting life all over. They have we said, was there any children in that marriage? They yeah, that they have a son who is in his early 20s now. Hey, please though, we have to get it
Imagine
wrong.
that.
Parents have to be very careful because they're causing
Mm.
a lot of problems for their children. So this was
Honestly.
happening just this weekend. So we advised him as well. In fact, he now said that the person he's speaking with now is from Orifite. I said, eh? Which Orifite? I'm from Orifite. Which man? He was so excited when I said that. When I said I was from Orifite, he was so excited. He quickly gave me the name, gave me the village, gave me the family name. Said, please, oh, make inquiry for me. And I made the inquiry
Oh,
immediately
matter
on
no
the Sunday.
menana
I
now.
made
Now
it.
he knows
Yeah.
the menana. I say momenelu.
My husband say no kita ka ibiano, no ka esi ano. You have to know onye mo. You say to address. So the person who because all from my own village, obviously I don't even know Rift. I'm not gonna know Rift. We didn't grow up there, but at least the village Okpalaha, I own my own village. So, but I know somebody from Isiungu. So where all my cousin from Isiungu, see Muzgalia, the whole name and everything. My cousin same name and this family in the Bonia, so when I now went back to the man on Sunday, send information on Omara Cordia, donate them, sim thank you. Or send now cousin Yasina, one of the uncle war here, Digabaniru. Okay, okay, see me. Now he's looking forward to this one now.
You see? Thank you
we
so
have
much, mommy. Hold on, let me
momentum.
welcome some persons. True Mamle, welcome, mommy. Welcome. I appreciate you, True Mamle. Thank you so much for joining. Uju Talk Show. Oh, Wanyoma. I greet you. Thank you so much for coming. Trending Gist with Octavia Cora. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you guys for coming. Please, as you're coming in, kindly smash the like. If you haven't done so, what are you waiting for? On Love Night with Spy, this is where we dissect all the topic, and you don't want to miss it. And in case you are not connected, please click that subscribe now. Leave your notification so that anytime I come live like this, you will receive notification and join us. And today we are discussing desperation in marriage, the kind of things some women do that have pushed them into wrong marriages, that no matter what you do, no matter how much you try to save that marriage, it is irredeemable, like almost impossible to save that marriage. And that is how we see a lot of marriages packing up due to desperation. The foundation is wrong. And we're looking at some of the reasons some of these women, the desperate reasons these women use as in getting into wrong marriages and how it has ruined life. In case you have any contribution, please, you can jump on the link. The link is there. Let us rub minds together and discuss this thing. Mommy Fechi, thank you. You see that the man now he wants to do the right thing. He now remembers his culture.
Just like Cornelius said, yes, you have to.
How can you be an Igbo man? You want to marry because of love. You jump in and you bring a woman without even knowing where she came from. You don't know anything about her. This new generation, I say no, love conquers all. It's not everything that love will conquer. Love fades. It grows cold.
Yes.
If it goes cold, what do you do? How do you find it? How do you revive it? How do you bring the spark back?
Terrible.
If it's because of love, that love, when it goes, that means everything is empty. If it's because of money, when everything goes, nothing is left.
Yes.
Nothing. Oh, you're fresh. Are you still there, one, your man? It looks like Oyoyo have slept. She has been so busy today. It's like some of you will need translation over here as it's almost turning to. Sorry, I saw with Mansa. It's just that this Ijuan at home with Mansa. We don't know how to say it in English. Is our Igbo word? I don't know. Okay, it's making inquiries. That making, and sometimes there are some words that are sweet in your dialect. So pardon us, please forgive.
I know, just like the video I uploaded today. You know how I said because
yes.
When you say it in English, it doesn't give that sound, that funny side of it.
Thank you. Honestly, so pardon us at home with Mansa Kwe. And we have Uju Talk Show. She's here. She has joined us. Uju Wanyoma, welcome.
Hello, everybody in the house.
Hello, gorgeous queen. Welcome.
I've missed hearing your voice, Uju.
Big sis, so I salute you, I greet you. I've been so busy when my sister, but we thank God. Good evening, big sis. Spicy, Munye Cornelius. Omalicha Spicy, Munye Cornelius. I greet
One,
you.
your man.
I greet you. Oh, yo, I greet you. I
I
greet
greet you.
everybody in the chat room. I greet you now. But I have a story to tell. I saw your title, and this story just came to my mind. And I heard this lady
Okay.
share this story. This is a life story. It happened to her. This lady lived with her husband in UK. Eh? But
Mm.
it happened that the husband, being the kind of person he is, didn't want them living together. So the woman lived in the rural part of UK while the husband was in the city working. He would come and visit, during the weekends and all that. And you know why? Why some men do that? Because they want their freedom. They want to be able to do whatever they want to do, you see? And at a point, the woman will tell him, no, please, or even if it is one room, we need to be together. He said, no, 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 she should stay there. It's okay. He'll be coming to visit and all that. And as time was going, years passed. This man now started talking. Mind you, this lady gave birth to, I think, two girls, so I don't know, two children for him. I can't remember. So, but they're not living together, so they're not doing the kerewa the way they should. And all of a sudden, the man came up with the idea, oh, my mom said I should marry a second wife. But don't worry, I'll leave the woman in Nigeria. We can still stay here, we'll stay here in London. The woman will be, hey, the lady cried. The lady said, okay, no problem. So this man he traveled to Nigeria, meet the lady, got married there. Meet the lady, stay with the lady and come back, travel back and all that. At a point, the wife said, "Look, I can't take this anymore. This is just too much." The lady left. Guess what? To cut the long story short, the man has had 4 children from this lady in Nigeria. And then
Eh?
when the first wife left, he started planning to bring the wife, that second wife and the kids to London. Guess what? They had to do DNA test, now, to make sure that the kids are his. My dear, they did DNA test. None of the children belong to him.
The
None of them.
Okay.
vehicle that was parked at owner's risk in Nigeria.
Exactly. Exactly.
4 of the
That,
children,
that's a good way to describe it.
not his at all. Mind
Hey!
you, hey, if we go, you see, so this is the topic we are talking about. This marriage, it was just enjoyment. It was just, keeping the wife for another man to be servicing. That's what it was actually. 4 children, not his.
What?
Mhm.
Yes, so this
Welcome,
lady,
corporate.
the first wife, the lady was the one that shared this story. It's not that somebody told me and I'm saying. No,
Hey?
the
Mhm.
lady that it happened to. So mind you, this lady now couldn't take the shame anymore. The first wife went back to Nigeria.
Mm.
Said, okay, God. She prayed. She said, Lord, let me just start my life afresh. My dear, this lady got to Nigeria. Her friend invited her to a party. She met a man, a young man that
Mm.
works in an oil company, a very wealthy man. And this man was just met her, was like, oh, you're so beautiful. She looks still like, who is he talking to? Because, when when they go through this kind of thing, their self-esteem is affected. They feel that they are not good enough for any man. So to her, it was a shock when another man looked at her and said, hey, hi, you're so beautiful. She said, me, what? Who are you talking to? Me? As God will have it, they started a relationship. This man has a wonderful job. He's a wealthy man. They are now married. This lady said she has been happily married to this man for how many years? Guess what? The other husband will come and be chasing her on Facebook. Hey, I miss you. We said, if
As
you
a sugar daddy, you as what? Biko?
Rubbish.
see,
Honestly, rubbish.
can you
Some
believe
of
that?
these men have, I don't understand, some
I
human
don't
beings.
understand.
Hi.
A very good woman that God gave you. She has, okay, 2 children. Who, even if you think she cannot have children again, there's something called adoption and surrogacy. Do you understand? For you, and now,
Mhm.
Exactly.
with this new husband, they have twins.
Hell.
Oh,
Because yes, because they went through, I think she said they went through surrogacy or something. They
yeah.
have
Hell.
children now. They are happily married. So what am
Okay.
I trying to say? If you're a woman going through this kind of thing, your husband cheating and treating you as if you're nothing. And because that's why when I keep talking on my live stream, I keep shouting it. Some men are learning from you, Ledochie. They are threatening their wives, and I've heard stories. People call me to complain. Their husband will threaten them. If you do this or do that, I'll bring another woman in.
Mm,
You, Ledochie, did it. So when
okay.
you hear Ross saying this and talking again, so many women are suffering in their homes because of this. This
Mm.
man actually did it to this woman.
Mm,
And many women are going through this. The husband will be
mm,
like, no, it's not a sin. You know, men are naturally polygamous in nature. And that,
mm.
and some women are
Rubbish.
dying in their marriage. Know that there is always, if a man doesn't want you, don't force yourself.
No,
Pray
Pussy.
to
that's the
God.
worst thing anybody can do.
That
No.
And
that
if
was why I wrote on my thumbnail, woman, know thy what. Know
exactly,
thy what. You
and this
should be changed, not the other way around. Nello side, welcome. Sorry, welcome, Queen. Courts Rep Odogu, welcome. I appreciate everyone here. Please kindly thumb the stream up. True Mamle, you can come up and share your own story, please, ma'am. You can come up. Woman,
yes,
know your worth.
this lady
That
said
you are a
that she
divorcee doesn't mean it's the end of the world.
exactly,
And you have children
Yeah.
doesn't mean it's the end of the world.
exactly.
Mm-hmm.
This woman thought, the first wife thought that her life had finished because of she was approaching 40 something years of, you know, she thought, she knew, she said, I'm just going to start my life afresh. She wasn't even thinking about any other having a man because her self-esteem was affected. She felt she was ugly. She didn't see any good in her. She
Mm,
felt she was a failure. And God brought a man to tell her, to show her, you're not. You're just wonderfully and fearfully made by God. So what
Mm.
am I trying to say? If you're a woman and you're out there and you're going through this kind of form of humiliation, of this form of disrespect, know that
mm.
God
Mm.
knows the best, and He has the best for you. You guys don't realize how many women are going through this. And when we are screaming it, we understand why we are screaming this. You are perfectly and wonderfully made by God.
Yes.
Loudy.
If
Ma-
your husband doesn't want you, there's another one that will find you desirable. This is
Yes.
life.
Loud
Yeah.
it.
You don't
You know,
have to
Loud it,
remain
Queen.
married,
you
whether
don't have to.
by any means. No,
Exactly.
no.
If this woman didn't take the bull by the horn and say, you know what, I can't deal with this humiliation anymore, I
Mm.
have to move, she would
Yeah.
have been there
Uh-huh.
suffering. This
One
man
day she
treating
will
her
buy,
like nothing.
and that will be it.
Just so I just wanted to share that too. I just want to
Mm.
Wow.
encourage somebody out there that you're 50 or that you're 40, that you're God, when God remembers you, God will
Yeah.
water your life. This lady, when
Yes.
she shared her testimony, I was like, sure. She said she never
Did you not hear the
knew.
story of that 62 years old woman that got married for the first time in her life? Married
It
to a
was
very
Mhm.
handsome young guy.
no, I
Her
didn't
first
know.
marriage in Nigeria.
Hey,
62.
Jesus.
62.
Thank you,
Her
Wow.
first
God.
marriage.
Thank you,
Mm.
God. I
You
tell
see?
you, God is awesome.
Yeah.
All right, thank you for having me. Oh.
Oh,
I
Wanyoma.
have to go. I have to go. Yeah, I'll be in the
Thank you
background. Okay.
so much.
Mm.
All right.
Okay, Queen. Thank you so
Stay
much. I
blessed.
appreciate this great contribution. Thank you
You're
so much.
welcome. You're
Mm.
Thank
welcome.
you.
Okay.
Yeah. So, guys, welcome everyone in the house. I appreciate you. And we are still talking on this desperation. A woman, if you're a woman watching, please know your worth. You don't have to settle for anything because of marriage. You
Mm-mm.
don't have to settle for less because of marriage. You don't have to tie yourself, chain yourself down. Mommy, do you know that some people even lie about their genotype because they are
Yes.
desperate?
Oh, yes.
They go
Yes, I've come
and
across
lie
that as
about their
well.
genotype.
Yep. 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 I've come across that one as well. And when they checked again, he said, "Oh, maybe they made a mistake before." But she knew she was lying because she just
She
wants to
was
get
lying,
married. Hey,
forgetting the consequences. When they have
consequences.
children, innocent children will pay for her desperation.
Hey, yeah,
Why?
I don't know. I mean, you see, boil down to, yes, I know there's peer pressure from other places, but the one from parents is the one that annoys me. Like this woman I was talking about, be the one sending voice message to a man, telling him off and telling him that my daughter is still waiting. That God has said he's been seen in the spiritual, he's been seen in the physical, whatever it has been seen. I don't know what she's talking about. So some parents are causing these problems. Never mind others
Yes.
who are maybe their peers and peer pressure outside there, but coming from parents is so disappointing,
Yeah.
so sad to be coming from parents. Honestly.
Yeah, that's why I didn't make that mistake. I prefer to marry late than to marry to indulge in fact at owner's risk. Cornelius. Honestly, eh? You go and marry
So
and you leave the wife with another person to be servicing. And if they do the DNA and check, maybe it's not even one man that is responsible for those children. It could be two or three
mm,
different men.
yeah,
Why?
yeah, yeah.
This is really horrible. This is horrible.
Mm.
We just need to be calming down because you see this thing called marriage. Go in until you get inside. It is not always rosy. It's not always sweet. And imagine a marriage that we all know is not always rosy. You now come in on a wrong foot. That is hell on earth already.
Already,
Let
you
it be
started your
different.
own, started having your own time when you're still alive. Honestly, it's just
The
mm,
crime will never stop.
no.
It will never stop. And that is what we see a lot of men jumping from Angelina to Paulina, from Paulina to Faith, from Faith to Chica, everybody, anything. Because the one they have at home, they don't have any regard, any act of respect for her. No act of respect and regard. They know how they got married to these women. They know these women married them because of their money. After all, you have everything you need. What more do you
Mm,
need? I've heard men say, I give her everything. She's
mm-hmm,
not lacking anything. She's at
mm,
home. The television is there for her to watch. She can have subscribed to 10 different channels for her. She
mm-hmm.
can travel to any part of the world with the children. She has
Yes.
everything. She has maids at home. What about the presence of that man?
Hmm.
What about the presence of that man in the house? Because they have given you everything. You're the woman. That is the only thing you accept. You have to now deal with it. After all, what you went for before is money. Now look at
Yeah.
the money.
Mm.
Look
That's
at
the
the
thing.
money.
That's the thing. People need to define actually what they are getting into marriage
Yeah.
for. What do they actually think that like that man say that you have all this, you have all that. Do you know that some people who are very rich are very unhappy because that
They
you're very rich
are.
doesn't make you all those things. Yeah, and you see people who don't have much and they're so happy and so satisfied, and you just see them, you see the difference between them
Contented.
and those people. Yes, being rich and having all this and having all that is not what makes anyone happy because that's not what
No.
life is all about. It's not we have the marriage is for the husband and the wife to be there for each other, not for you to be there and she's there and you are giving her money, the children, you've got the cars, you've got the driver, you've got the maids. That's not what it's all about. But unfortunately, some women will tell you that, well, once he provides me with all this,
With everything, I'm okay.
let him go
Eh.
anywhere and come back
Jabasifa,
once the
just
money.
go.
Yeah, once the money is there, me and my children. You hear a married woman talking about
Me and my
me and
children.
my children. We're okay. Once he gives me money for my children, we're okay. And you wonder what kind of marriage is this? They don't even care. Some of the women
My
don't care.
children,
Yeah, you see them saying, "Oh,
not
once
our children.
he gives us money, gives me money for me and my children. He can just go whenever he wants to come back. That's his business." I'm like, is this a marriage? What? My children?
Wrong
I
foundation.
don't
She
know.
knows what she's
Very
doing in
wrong.
that marriage. She knows why she got into that marriage. There's
Yeah.
another story I want to share, personal story. This one,
Mm.
I almost married the wrong man. My husband is here in the
Mm.
chat. He knows what I'm saying is the truth.
Mm.
I almost married the wrong man. Almost. It took the grace of God. I had to rethink. I had to have a rethink. I had to go down on my knees and I prayed to God. I said, God, help me not to make the wrong choice. You know why I'm crying out for you at this time. I don't want to make the mistake. I called on
Mm.
someone that has been in marriage for years. I
Mm.
respect that woman a lot. And I seek for
Mm.
her counsel. And she asked me, she said, what do you want in marriage? What do you
Mm.
want out of marriage? Why do you want to marry this guy?
Mm.
I had to think. She said, no, don't tell me anything, but think, ponder over this question. The answer is in your head. You know why you want to marry this person.
Mm.
Think about it and ask yourself, if this is what you want, I won't be the one to tell you. I thought about it. I had sleepless nights pondering over this. And I came to the conclusion and I told myself the truth. You want to marry him for selfish reasons.
Mm.
I told myself the truth. I
Mm.
wanted to marry that man for selfish reasons. And
Mm.
I asked myself, few years down the line, what is going to become of me? Will I be
Mm.
happy? What if I start? What if there are challenges along the line? Will this person stick there for me? Will this person be there to support me?
Mm.
When I made my choice, when I changed my mind and I chose who I want to marry, a lot of
Mm.
friends were mad at me. They were
Mm.
angry. I have some who are not talking to me. They said,
That's
Nene,
their
what is wrong
business.
with you?
They're not going to be in the marriage with you. They can get
That is it.
lost, as far as I know. There's
The,
no
the,
point in
the
even.
money is there.
They're not good
The
friends.
money,
If they're like that, they're
the
not good
money is
friends.
there.
They have to respect your choice. Honestly, what kind
I
of
didn't
friend is
even
that?
tell them. I didn't tell them until close to the wedding. They were shocked. In fact, they didn't know who I was getting married to. They were thinking, is that person I was getting married to? Because I didn't make it public. I didn't
Oh.
announce it to any of them because I know the pressure that would come on me. Even my family, I didn't tell them about it because I don't want any interference. I don't want anyone to mount
Mm.
pressure on me or to help me make the choice. It is my
Mm.
decision. So when I made that choice, when I made my decision, I made my decision based on the fact that I was thinking about the future. Will this man be a good husband and a good father to our children? Will he be a
Oh.
responsible man? Is he going to be a God-fearing man? Is he the kind of man
Mm.
that fears God that will not want to hurt me or see me cry?
Mm. Exactly.
Will he be there
There
for
are
me
so
as a
many questions
husband?
to ask. Yeah.
So many
Yeah. Thank God.
questions.
Thank God that you did not
And
go in there because
yes,
having a bad
and
marriage is hell. Just starting your own hell
hell
here
for
while you're
you.
still alive. Honestly, it's not
And
even
you know,
something that you
one,
want to get into. Mm.
this other person also one is the kind of person that though is not a Nigerian, is not is an American. This other person, you know, is somebody that wants it from behind as well. And I said, I don't want from behind.
Hey.
I have a juicy thing here. Why would I want to be doing it from behind? Why? I asked myself, what do you want? Some persons told me to my face when I made this thing, they said, babe, something they worry you. This is what people are looking for. All you need to do is marry him, and then when you get your pepper, you dump him.
Hey, you
Dump him
see?
like a hot potato. That
You
people are
see the
doing it.
attitude. Yeah. Mm.
That wouldn't be the first person, neither would I be the last person. That I mean, all these other women that are getting married, do I think their husbands don't take it from behind? Or do I think that they are not making some
Hey.
sort of sacrifice? I said there are some certain sacrifice I know I can make for my marriage, but not this, not my behind. And I'm not ready to start putting on pampers.
Yeah.
I am not ready for pampers.
Mm, mm,
Now,
mm, mm,
today, each time I sit down and I look at the decision I made, the husband I married, with the challenges we are both going through, I ask myself,
mm,
what if I had married that wrong person? Will this
mm.
person be there to give me the support I am getting today?
Yeah, that's
Will
it.
this
That's the
man have
thing.
been there to support me through
Mm, mm.
journey, this difficult time?
Yeah,
Would he have been
exactly.
there to love me through
That's
thick and thin?
that's the thing.
Will he
People
be
have to
there?
think seriously, honestly, before they get into
Yeah.
marriage. Mm.
A man that will
Yeah.
protect you from everybody, from the whole world. When they say, I will take the bullet for you, he will stand and say, yes, shoot, I'm ready to take the bullet for you. Is that
Mm.
man you're married to? That man you forced yourself into? Is it the man that can take a bullet for you? Is it the man that can protect you against the whole world when they come against
Mm.
you? Is it the man that
Mm.
will hold you and tell you, look, baby, let's walk through this fire. We're not going to be consumed by it.
Mm.
But when you marry
Exactly.
out of desperation, you know you
Yeah.
have reached that. Don't
Yes.
expect that support, that love from that man.
Mm. Mm. And this idea, because there's something Cornelius put down here, I don't get it. When people get married to somebody and they lead them back home and they visit once a year, that is not what you said, like pack at your own risk, because that woman will be waiting for you until you return once a year, and that man, wherever he was, will be waiting until he meets the wife for 1 year. What kind of marriage is that? You know, I don't want to spoil this story time I just told about in a video I'm going to upload soon. But
Okay.
it's just something like this. When even just 6 months, the person said, "No way, am I going to be here without my family?" Never mind a whole year, year in year out. You just be visiting for once a year. For how many years? And then you go there, maybe for that 1 year you visit, you make sure that the woman is in her ovulation or whatever. Then she'll have a baby, and then you are back again the next year. What kind of, that's not marriage. I
It's
don't
not
know why
marriage.
some men feel comfortable, and some women, obviously, they will be somebody will be servicing that car that you parked there. It can't be there for 1 year without being serviced by somebody else.
They
So
don't care.
people,
So long as the money is there, they are
yeah,
okay. Even
coming.
if you don't come back for the next 2 years, for the next 3 years, they say, what am I doing with him? All I need is money for myself and my children. Just pay the rent or give us a good house, and we are okay. They don't care.
Hey,
And when you now
no.
have another boyfriend somewhere servicing what the man should be servicing.
No, this once a year business, I don't understand. Rebecca Kam said it's just the way both agreed. Yeah, how they agree, but it's just dangerous. It's risky. That kind of marriage is not, to me, it's not a proper marriage that you just be meeting, going home, meeting your wife or your husband once a year. I don't understand that kind of marriage personally, especially for
If both
young
agree
couple.
on it, if both agree, mommy, if the woman and
Mm,
the man is what they want, go
mm,
ahead, but not when
yeah,
one person doesn't want it, and
yes,
then
yeah,
you are forced into it.
yeah, yeah. Anyway, um,
It's really terrible. It is.
mm,
A woman should know that you are worth a lot. You are worth
mm.
so much more than just a piece of furniture in the house.
Yeah.
Money is not
Yeah.
everything.
No. No.
It's not everything. Hmm?
Mm.
Forcing to do the things, forcing to do things is way bad and wrong. But if the couple agree, that's okay, I think. Yes, if they
Yes.
both agree,
If they
there
agree,
are
yeah,
people
that's
who
what they
even do
want.
threesome.
Yeah.
Hmm?
Yeah.
They invite people to, and then they sit down and watch, and they watch people
Mm.
do it live. They are enjoying all those things.
Mm.
But not when the woman is not in agreement, or when the man is
Yeah.
not in agreement.
Mm. No. Oh dear, dear, dear.
Yeah,
Those marriage, contract
those
marriage.
Mama Ifechi, those
Contract
marriage is
marriage.
contract marriage. Then
Yes. So yes, that's a real contract because I don't understand this. Suddenly,
honestly,
it makes me go nuts. Okay, exactly. Can't fathom that. No, 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 no. I just can't even imagine it. But yeah, all to their own, whatever works for one. But all I'm saying is that people must know that I'm going to go down soon, but what I want to
okay,
say is
mommy.
that people must know that marriage does not define anyone, and it's not a do or die affair, and there's nothing like my mates. And so on. And for parents like
Mm,
myself with grown up children, to stop forcing our children to get married, either male or female. let them be and just be doing what you should do as a parent, which is being on your knees and telling God what
Mm.
you want for these children. Even before they get to the age where they are ready for marriage, start on time to pray for that. For example, myself that have only son, I started on time to pray for them that I want them to get four daughters that I did not have. Through these four sons, I'll get those four daughters. And God I started answering that prayer by giving me the first perfect one. And I use the word perfect, and I'm not using it just like that. I know what I mean when I say nobody is
Yes.
perfect, but I'm using that word, and God has given me perfect in my own sight. And in the sight, to me, that's what has happened. And I thank God for that. And the rest are coming. So instead of us bothering our children, we should be on our knees praying for them and telling God what we want from them, either female child or male child. That should be our responsibility as parents, and not asking
Yes.
them, when are you getting married? When are you going to tie a man down? And what are you still
Mm.
doing here? And all the nonsense. And then push them into doing something that they should not, they will regret for the rest of their lives. I've seen people who are always pointing fingers to their parents for pushing them into this marriage. Look at the
Mm.
mess I'm in now. That's the worst thing any parent can do, for your children to be pointing fingers and looking back and saying, "Hi, mommy, look at it. You are the one that asked me to go and marry this man. You are the one that were disturbing me that I'm not married yet. Look at what I mean."
Mm.
That's the worst thing any parent can go through, because that will haunt you for the rest of your life. You're not going to have
Mm.
peace. We are all praying that when our children get to certain age, they will be settled so we can have peace in our older age. But this kind of parents will not know any peace. Is that what we want as parents? Of course
Mm.
not. So
No.
to
No.
we have to think twice about what we
No.
do and say to our
Mm.
children. Yeah. So I'm going to,
So some
yeah.
mothers even make their daughter, they even advise their daughters to get pregnant, to get pregnant and tie him down. Get pregnant and tie him down.
Yes.
They
Yeah. Oh,
encourage their
are
female
you not a
daughters.
woman? Are you not a
Are you
woman?
not a
Don't
woman?
you know what to do? That's a mother speaking to her daughter. Hey, Mbano. There
It's
are
too
some things that
much.
should not be happening. No, no, no.
Yeah.
It's causing so much problems. No, no, no,
It
no.
is. May God help us. Mommy, thank you so much for your time here. I really
Thank you,
appreciate you for
everyone.
that.
Thank you, everyone. Let me go and get ready for bedtime.
Okay. Okay, Mommy. Thank
But
you so much. I
I
appreciate you.
always love these topics. Yeah, we can never talk enough about these things because we learn every
Absolutely.
day, and yeah, we just have to be talking and see and keep
Thank
praying, because I believe
Yeah.
that prayer, but we cannot. Our prayers will only go anywhere if we do what we have to do as parents, as children, and so on. Then we pray, not doing what we should do. You see some parents saying, God forbid, oh, not my son, not my daughter. God forbid, that's their own prayer. Oh. They haven't been praying for these children. Not just God forbid, it will never happen. It's not my portion. They spend time talking about not being their portion instead of using that time to pray and tell God what they want for their children. It does
Mm.
work. It helps a lot. Honestly,
It
I've been there.
helps.
We've had challenge. As I said before, was it like yesterday? We had challenge. That of the four of them, one of them gave us pepper, and at that time I was just looking at him, thinking, God, what is this? But when the turnaround came, you are like, is it the same person? Because we refuse to use our mouth to curse him, to say anything. We just kept praying and telling God that this is not our child, this is not us, this is. And then when the turnaround came, it was very obvious. So parents, it's a big deal, oh, to have children. It's a very big deal. It's not just easy having them and thinking that, oh, you have fulfilled your purpose in life because you've had children. No, it's hard work. It's hard work. You have to be prepared for all the challenges that follow it. No matter how well you bring them up, they come to a certain age in their lives when hormones will start running helter skelter, and they'll start doing certain things that you wonder, is this really my child? You won't throw them away, even though, as I said yesterday, I felt like putting him in the bin one day, but it was just out of. But then, just as human beings, those things come. But later on, it was just prayer and love and withholding yourself from saying certain things, and God came forth, because God will see the effort you have put in as parents, and God knew that what is happening now it's not from him. It's just from peer pressure. It's from what he was seeing out there. He wants to, and then God turned him around, and it's 110, how many, 200, 360 degrees round, and everything came back again, because the foundation
Hallelujah.
was right. The foundation was right, and he was
Hallelujah.
started early when they were babies. Yeah,
Hallelujah.
yeah.
Hallelujah.
Yeah.
Hallelujah. Thank you
Mm.
so much, Mommy. God
Yeah.
bless
So
you.
thank you,
I really
everyone.
appreciate this wisdom shared here every
Yeah,
day.
Thank you,
thank
Mommy
you.
Fechi. You are
Thank
really
Thank
a
you.
you.
plus,
Thank
honestly.
you
Being
so
a
much,
carer
Ezekiel.
with,
You're a
yeah,
plus. Thank you
thank
for
Yeah.
being
you.
here.
Good
Thank
night,
you,
Mommy.
everyone. Thank you, everyone, and good night, everyone.
Good
Bye-bye.
night.
Okay. Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Welcome, being a carer with care. Thank you so much for joining the stream. I
Yeah, more.
appreciate you. Aziza TV show. Thank you
I
so
know.
much for joining the stream.
Oh,
I
it's
appreciate
finished.
you. Everyone in the chat
It's
here,
finished.
I see your chat. I see the conversation going on, and I do not take them for granted. God bless you all for this amazing support tonight. Thank you so much. Oyo Wanyoma, welcome back. And please, guys, in case you haven't given me my thumbs up, what are you waiting for? What are you going to use the thumbs up for? Will you eat G and abacha with it? Are you going to chew it? Give it to me. Drop the thumbs up now. Hmm?
Yay,
Drop it, drop
finished.
it, drop it. Thank you for that support. Welcome, Wanyoma Oyoyo.
Sorry, my
Thank
beautiful
you.
host. So I had to, I mistakenly left because I
Drop.
was jumping out, school runs and game day.
No,
So
it's okay.
I got to a
I just
point, the
knew that maybe
train,
you are doing school run, so I said you will
yeah,
be back later.
the train blocked the road. So I had to jump in because we were all just waiting for the train to finish
Wow.
passing. Honestly, Uju spoke well. Mommy Fechi, oh my goodness,
Yeah.
she's really a plus. Honestly, she is a plus, and I really appreciate
Yeah.
her for always being here to educate
Yeah.
us, young moms, mothers to be, guidance, foster mothers, anything you can think of. But the desperation, is it real? It is real, and most people
Wait,
end up marrying.
Oyoyo, please hold on 1 second. Thunder Scorpion, welcome. Please drop the $25 now. You are checking my thumbs up. That is worth $25. Please, can you drop it in the super chat right now? Aziza says she's going to eat my thumbs up. She's going to eat it for breakfast. Oh God, I bless you. Oyoyo, see how they're laughing at me because I requested for my thumbs up.
Come on, guys.
Your mic,
Smash it.
we
No,
can't hear
Maya,
you.
if you can't do a thumb.
Can you hear me? Hello?
And learn something that will take home. Please, guys. All right,
Hello?
so spicy. Yeah, I can hear you. Your topic is really amazing, and we can't shy away from this because it's real. It's happening in the village,
Yeah.
just as we speak about it. It's happening right now. A mother is somewhere telling the daughter that your mates are all married and you're still here. It happens every day. But we'll keep
Mm.
talking because it brings low self-esteem. It puts the women in the position to go to any extent. Have you gone to Lagos those days? They do fire prayers. Carry me, they go. Jehovah, carry me, they go, my husband
Carry me,
house.
they go, my
So
husband house. Carry me, they go. Carry me, they go, my husband house. Erute
honestly,
husband house. So what next?
they subject girls to, yeah. If this is breaking, just now I'm leaving my whole zone. I'm actually in another city now. I'm going for school runs and game day.
Okay.
So in case if it
Okay. Don't
drops,
worry.
okay.
Okay.
Mm.
Mm.
So
And
the thing is
another
that
thing.
we keep.
Yeah, go on. It's
Go
just
ahead.
breaking and coming back. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll keep talking about it because when
Yeah.
a woman is desperate, you understand, they forget everything. They don't even think, "Am I going to be happy?" That's the last thing they are thinking. They just want to answer
Mm-mm.
MRS, Mrs. somebody's wife. That's
Mrs.
all they are thinking. Unlike that woman that let emotion override her judgment and sped off chasing her husband and led to her death, that's how most people think. They don't pause when situations are like that. God, what do I do? Direct my path? And because the pressure is coming from all angles, the society, the biological clock of a woman, the cousins, the
Friends,
siblings, I mean,
even friends.
friends, I mean, it's too much. Yeah, it's too much.
But even at
It's
that,
too
we just
much.
need to calm down. AE29 gorgeous. I think I've just seen you've been here. Thank you so much, Queen. I appreciate you. Oh, you. Even with all that pressure, at the end of the day, we need to calm down and then shut out all those noises, all those distracting noises telling us all those things about age factor, friends telling us, look, or you're seeing friends getting married. Today is Ashwebi, tomorrow another Ashwebi. You see all your friends getting married. Sometimes they are just, you don't know why they are rushing into the marriage. You don't know why they are getting married. So as far as I'm concerned, I didn't come into this world with any of my friends. I was not born. My umbilical cord was not tied together with any friend when I came into this world. So you have your life to live. It's your decision. Let her get married, and I will get married at my own time. I will get married at my own time. So we have to be the one to shut those noises off, shut the noises off.
Yeah, host, you see, my friend's auntie, she was like their mother. She raised them because their mother died after their last child, so she took all of them and then raised them. This woman called me here not once, not three times. Called me. She complained about my friend. She complained about her elder sister. She complained about their last daughter. That, can I imagine the kind of men they ended up marrying? That the other one did not even, the man just got her pregnant and that was it, and that now she's alone raising a child. That they could not even look for decent men to marry. And she forgot that years back, she was the one mounting pressure. You guys are still in my house eating food. It's time you guys should leave. Husband. Uh-huh. So they now ended up the way they ended up. Marrying anything they see. You understand? Just to leave that place for the woman. And she came back 2 years ago, calling me, complaining. That look at the kind of, I said, when it was happening, my friend was crying. Can I imagine what auntie said? Can I imagine? I will call auntie. I even went to her house in Lagos at the time. I told her, auntie, big auntie, it's not like that, oh, okay? It's not like that. At the time, self, the boyfriend I had, the woman was so angry with me with the boyfriend. Say, look at what am I doing with this pauper? The woman finish all of us. How can we marry such people? What am I even doing with this person? I say, auntie, it's not like that, oh. There might be something we've seen. Maybe the person is brilliant. Maybe the person is smart. There's nothing wrong with starting small and starting young. She was like, you should marry a rich man. That was her definition of marriage. But look at it now. She pushed those people, pressurized them. They ended up the way they ended up just to leave her home. And she came 2 years ago crying, telling me that they could not even marry better men. They could not even do this. They could not even do that. I was like, this woman, don't let me tell you that you're a devil's incarnate. Don't.
Honestly. Look at that lady that got married you were talking about. I was crying on the day of her traditional marriage. She was crying because she married an old man. Pretty happy, welcome, thank you so much. She was crying that day because she knew she was getting married to an old man. But she's getting married because of money. The man has money.
No, she wanted to come to the US.
No. She would relocate.
That was why she got married. Wanted to come to the US.
So all they're going to the US, by the time she now comes to the US and see all those fine bobos, she won't be able, in fact, that kind of a lady will be hiding the husband from the whole world. She'll be hiding the husband. If they say, where is your husband? She divorced him, Abi?
Of course. 2 years after, she divorced the man. The moment she got her papers, she moved on.
Uju, she was almost forced by her parents because of the money. and so she can travel abroad, go get green paper and start bringing her siblings over to America. And this is the end thing. This is what is happening, all for relocation or for money, and then so that you can start training the younger ones in school. Some young ladies are suffering today because they married a rich man who is paying who is paying the tuition fee of their younger ones, or they have set their younger ones up in business. They are crying today because the husband treats them like trash. Equal, they will tell you, what else do you want? Your family collected a lot of money from me. I spent so much. I'm training your younger ones in school. I am the one that sponsored your brother's trip abroad. I am the one that set this other brother up in business. The woman becomes the sacrificial lamb. Why would you want to be a sacrificial lamb for your family? What kind of sacrifice is that? Why would you want to sacrifice your happiness and your joy, your peace of mind? For what? So you can liberate your family financially. By the time they're enjoying the money, what becomes of you? The man you will not see. You want to become the sacrificial lamb? Wanyoma, welcome back.
Thank you. When you guys see the point, something will just come to my mind,
Yeah.
and I have to come and just share. Well, I like telling stories because people remember stories a lot,
Yes.
And as you were talking, it depends on people's mentality when it comes to marriage. I'm sorry to say that some of our Nigerian guys, especially those ones with money, they think that money can buy everything. All the woman wants is money. With money, I can marry whoever I want to marry.
Mm-hmm.
I know somebody that is very rich. That person was very rich then. And a friend of mine, she was in school. She was a medical student, very beautiful girl. During my wine carrying, that was my friend was there. So this guy approached me. Oh, my friend or my brother wants to know your friend. I said, no problem. I said, yes, I can give you, I can give your friend or your brother her contact, so that you can, talk to her. The guy said, no, you have to make it happen. You have to tell her because he wants to marry her. I'm like, what kind of rubbish? What do you mean? I have to force my friend. I have to tell my friend must marry your friend or your brother. Why? I said, for two people, first of all, your friend he has to go and see her and start maybe a conversation with her and see whether she actually likes him. It's not something I can force. Yes, you can make it happen. It will only take money. I said, hey,
Oh.
see people's mentality. I said, are you kidding me? I said, you think my friend is like an uneducated person?
Do you even blame him? Do you blame him? It is because a lot of girls have brought themselves so low. This is the reason why so many guys think all a woman wants is money.
Yes. I couldn't believe it. I was shocked. I thought I was talking to a reasonable person. I'm like, first of all, they have to meet. And there's something called courtship. Before they'll decide whether to marry or not. What do you mean that money? So my friend is that cheap that I will, you have to give me money and I give her money and then she'll have agreed to marry your whatever, whoever, your friend or your brother. I was so pissed. And the guy was so angry with me. I said, sure, I just left. Guess what? This same guy got married. Money. Got married to a girl, a beautiful. If you see this girl, beautiful girl.
Queen Eliza.
Educated. No, Queen Eliza. Oh my God, Queen Eliza. Sister, you don't kill me here. Somebody Queen Eliza. So I said, okay, let's they go. Do you know this his wife one day after having 4 children left move to America, marry somebody else.
If we're
I
gonna know.
said in my heart, okay, go. Because you got her with money. Because that girl maybe needed that money and her family needed the money. And the girl, you married the girl, very educated girl. But because maybe the family, when I saw it, I said, what happened here? I was talking to somebody. They say, hey, go now, it's money now. Money talks.
Ego. Money
Now,
talks.
this man is so miserable. The girl, young leg, left, met another man that she really loves. And this man was just there sitting.
It
Oh,
always happens.
she
It
will
always
come back. She will
does.
come back. It's money. She will come back. The girl never came back. How many years now? Up to 15 years now. The girl
Hell.
just got married to somebody she loves. And so that's why when the young people talk about money, ego, if you marry somebody about money, for money, one day that money go finish. How you go
Oh,
do? What will you do?
even if it doesn't finish, Wanyoma, a time will come, you start feeling empty even with that money. Because that is the only
Exactly.
thing you are what? Money. You feel empty.
Let me tell you another story. Same person, another lady married this man because of money. You know, society. My father is the senator of Ndio Bodofa, and his father is the senator of every all the people in Nigeria. You know, you understand where I'm coming from. Senator daughter marrying senator son. You see, the social, you know, the bourgeoisies of the society. You know, we have to marry from a very high class, you know, home.
Yeah.
You don't have to go lower than your class, all that. This girl, after getting married, she now for years or maybe after 2 3 years 5 years was telling the friend, I'm not in love with this man, I don't know, I'm dying in this marriage. I said, you see, you wanted to please your parents. You wanted because we are of the same caliber. We have the same social ladder, you know. Now you're regretting this marriage. And she's asking the friend, what do I do? Should I
Oh,
leave?
na
What do I
jogene.
do? On our jogene.
When you call
Now,
na jo,
now
who
we
is
put
she
them
asking?
there.
Now we put on there. When they were busy enjoying the money, were we there? Were we invited? You see, that's the thing. That money eventually will become nothing but cost. That money will be the reason
Exactly.
the man will always throw insults at you. That money will become the reason for the man to always look at you and insult you and your family and say it is money you want. No respect, no regard, nothing, because all you are worth is money. Money. And a lot of people are in this crying day and night. Better put shopping. By the time they snap pictures and post on Instagram, we are looking at them. Oh, couples go. Now look at this couple, always traveling around the world. You don't know the sacrifice that woman is making. You don't know the tears she cries at night, even in Bahamas.
Well said. And another one. Husband very rich. This girl flies everywhere. Wherever she wants, they fly. But each time she comes out, when her friend sees her, she has bruises. Always a bruise all over. This man hits her like crazy. But
Hey,
after that, sorry, do you want to fly to America? She'll give her dollars. Like, this one no be small money. And the girl will say, okay. So one of our friends said, what is wrong with you? Do you want to lose your life? And when we talk about bruises, so it's not little bruise like here and there. You see some in her face, you see some in her body, big bruises. One day, one of our friends just saw it and said, what is wrong with you? Because of money. Why are you enduring this? Why are you enduring
and they will
this?
lie that they had a fall
Exactly.
or they hit their head on the door.
Yeah. They're not. She couldn't hide that anymore. They knew, all of them. So one day the girl just decided, see, hey, how am I going to take this? One day this man was hitting her. I think she used something to hit the man. I don't know whether the back or somewhere. I can't remember. The man fell. They rushed the man to the hospital. Since then, the man recovered. Since then, the man never laid hands on her again.
Imagine.
Is that a good way to do it? Not really, because if anything had happened to the man, if he lost his life, the guy would be in Kirikiri by now. You
Eh,
know, Kirikiri.
of course, behind bars, no, no, Edgar will not even save her.
Exactly. Who will take care of the children? But at least that little hit got the man, resets the man's head, you know? I no longer hitting her. So what am I trying to say? Don't marry people because of money.
Yeah.
Money can never buy you happiness. You want to stay in a
Mm-mm.
place, in a home where you stay, you say, ha, Obia Jolo. That you are at
Obiajolo.
peace.
You know why Igbo
Obia
people give that
Jolo.
name?
Yeah.
Obiajolo.
Yeah.
Your heart is at peace. Your mind
At
is at peace.
peace.
Obiajolo.
Obia
We give name
Jolo.
with purpose, name with meaning. Obiajolo.
Yeah.
Ha-
That's what my grandmother, that's the what she was using, my name. That's the name she calls me, Obia Jolo. So
It's
it's
my
like,
elder brother's name.
yeah,
Obiajolo.
Obia Jolo.
Hmm?
Yeah. So it's like, what am I trying to tell women? You know this money. You know what? Okay, because my friend, if you see their wedding was the talk of the town. Their shabi was this. The woman who changed clothes 10 times. And na. That
And
doesn't
so
mean you
what?
should put your head there. You want a man where you say Obia Jolom. Even if
Obia.
what you guys have is one bedroom. When you come to that
Hey,
one bedroom, you're like, peace him.
my
Obim.
peace,
You know,
my
that's what
joy.
you need. You don't want to be in a big mansion. Let me tell you, even when you start from that one bedroom, both of you working together, you get to that mansion. I am telling you the truth. When I met my husband at one bedroom, we started. Here, you see where we are? It's only God. But you
It's
want a
only
place
God.
with that obiajologi, you can move mountains. You don't want to be in a mansion. They'll be hitting you. They'll be using you like a liability, as if you're one of the furnitures. You don't have a say.
Hmm.
You
Where
don't
there
have
is
a
peace, there
say.
is prosperity.
Hey,
Wherever there is peace, there is
there is
prosperity.
prosperity. And another thing is two people working together as one. When a man
Yeah.
respects you, your husband respects you, both of you, you all together, you discuss things
Mm.
together, you pray together. God
Yeah.
must surely prosper una. There's no way. There's no way. Because there is peace, there is tranquility.
Yes.
People
Yes.
just go and patter, what do they call it?
Aroro nkwu aroro dị.
Okay.
Ant-infested firewood.
It's just because of money, because of society, what people will say. That wedding is just one day. Marriage is forever. So we have to be very careful. My dear, my battery
Mm.
is running low. I'll talk to you later.
Oh,
Love you. Bye-bye.
Wanyoma,
Hey,
thank you for this
yo.
word of wisdom.
Oyoyo fresh. How for yo was a freshie? Oyoyo the fresh.
Fresh
That name
woman.
suits
And
you.
what a
Fresh woman.
freshness, yata.
Not fresh. Fresh, yeah. Hey, yeah, okay. Thank you so much. Gotta go.
Oh,
Thank you, everybody. Bye-bye. No.
thank you so much, Wanyoma. God bless you for
Bye.
this wisdom
Bless
shared.
you too.
Oh, you're fresh. So we'll be wrapping up now, rounding up, and that's something else I almost forgot. Those who get married because the cucumber is very sweet is another problem. You are dating a guy, a young guy, and because the communion he's serving, the cucumber he has is very sweet. You want to marry him at all costs, but when he sense, he doesn't have sense. You know the guy is gigolo. You know he services rich women, but it doesn't matter. So long as I am the one maintaining, I am the one bearing the name of this cucumber. Do not allow cucumber make you make the wrong decision, the wrong choice. There are other cucumbers that are still very sweet out there. Marry a man with sense. A man that when your children bring mathematics assignment or homework, they can sit down and help the children solve the 1+1. Marry a man that when they bring quantitative verbal reasoning, marry a man that can sit down and solve your children's homework, not go and meet your mommy. A lot of women are the ones dealing with their children's homework. Because the man here, Isha the Yamai, has nothing upstairs. The only thing he knows is how to splash different collagen, shave every time he's grooming his hair, every time he's screaming his body. He only cares about his appearance. He's always at the gym, trying to get bicep and what is it called, 6 packs. But here he's empty. You want to marry him because of that good look and the cucumber. Look at you, look at suffering. You are going to suffer. Your children need a daddy with brain, a daddy with sense, not a daddy with good look alone. Good look is good, though. If you see fine man, marry a fine man with sense. Not a man who is always with mirror, like a woman, looking at his beauty. He's always on Instagram, doing his lips like this. All the Instagram videos that are coming out, the guy is there competing with them. Marry a man with sense. Not just good look, because good look will not put food on your table. Good look will not solve your children's homework. Good look will not pay bills. It will not pay your bills in the future. You will be the one working and feeding the man and doing all the chores and also doing your children's homework. A man who cannot train, he doesn't know he doesn't have iota of responsibility. Because you want to show him off on Instagram, on Facebook. You want to do videos with him and upload on all the social media handles. You want to do and call with him and snap so that your friends will be envious of the fine bobo you are married to. Fine bobo that cannot pay bill, fine bobo that cannot fix that cannot pay his bills, that cannot help you out. Fine bobo that is grooming his nails all the time. A man that sits down to groom his nails like a woman. A man that is busy using pink balms all the time. Every time he's using pink lips balm all the time so that he will have pink lips. A man that is busy using all the, what is it called? What is this one that men use all the time? Sporting wave on his beard and his hair. Every time he's on Instagram. Marry a man with sense, because after the show off on Instagram, there is bills to pay. Who will pay the bills? Who will pay the bills? Let's not allow desperation, because it's a competition now for women, to show off their husbands on social media. Whether there is love or not, it doesn't matter. Let me pepper my friends. The pepper them gang. You will suffer. Pepper them gang. After the marriage, what next? Woman, know your what? Don't stop. Okay, know your what? Know your value as a woman. You deserve the best man. You deserve a man who will help you out to tidy up the dish in the sink. A man who knows when to pay the bills. A man who doesn't mind getting his hands dirty to feed you and your children. Not a man who will leave you with the load. There are men who have abandoned the responsibility to women. A man you will have to beg to come to the other room. You want it, you will have to beg him. You have to toast the man all over because he's feeling like a fine boy. After the marriage, after the wedding, what next? What next? We need to borrow sense. Woman, not every man can make a good husband. Some are just good for relationship. Date them, bang them, and dump them. They are not. You cannot attach your name as Mrs. So-so person to their name. Date them, chop their money if you need to, bang them and enjoy the cucumber, and drop them like hot potato. Do not tie your name, because at the end of the day, if you make that mistake, Oyo is your name. We'll be here. We'll always create content. When you come and share, hide my identity on Facebook or anywhere, we'll look for who you are and we'll bring it out. The next thing you go to hide my admin, hide my ID. Admin, hide my ID because you are ashamed to share your story. But that time, all this what we are talking, many people are talking and creating awareness. No, it's none of your business. Let me marry first. My mates are all getting married. And parents, rounding up, guys, thank you so much. I really appreciate everyone. Oh, Mwanyoma, are you still there?
I'm here, oh, my beautiful sister. I've been laughing about your definition of all those fine boys with no pimple. Fine boy with no money in his
Why
pocket,
you
no,
be grooming anyhow?
no
Abonkit, are they puppy?
responsibility.
Are they dogs that they are grooming all the time?
Is what it is. I hope people will hear. I hope people will learn. All these things we are doing on social media is creating awareness, advocating for the right thing, that people should know what is good. My door, one door is open, ladies. So it's left for them. It's left for them to know. Sorry, late host. Okay, the door is
Yeah.
shut now. So it's
Okay.
left for them to know. And also, I will still go back to parents. Do not push your children to get married because their mates are getting married. Just like our fingers are five and they are not equal, that's how life is. We were not born at the same day. Even if we were born at the same day, we have the same age group. That does not mean we all get married at the same time. Our fingers
Yes.
are not equal is an indication that life doesn't go on that plane, that everybody must do things at the same time. If not, God would have created the world that everybody sleeps at the same time. But when the Asian people are sleeping, Africa is awake. When Africa is sleeping, Asians are awake. That's just the creation God made, and He made it for a reason. So there is
Mm.
never a time that you must all get married at the same time because you guys are age mates, age grade, or what have you. Parents should stop. And for the ladies that go all the way, when a man was coming around, maybe because he was a young man, he was just coming out starting small. You were looking for the big fish. And then by the time you realize it, age has already given you sign that, hey, lady, you are the last point. Then you start running around looking for whose son to go and tie down with one juju or one whatever. It should
Mm.
stop. Women should learn to work hard as well. If you're a young person coming out of college, it's time for you to work hard. If you meet a fellow young man, both of you can team up together to build a home. There is nothing
Mm.
wrong with starting small. There is nothing
Nothing.
wrong starting small. Marry the wife of your youth, the man of your youth. Don't wait until rich men come. And when the rich men, you can't find the rich man, you start looking for whose son to tie down desperately.
Yeah.
It should stop.
Yeah.
So, host, you've done good justice to this
Thank you.
topic, and I want to thank all the co-hosts that came today. They really did amazing discussing this. I'll be
Yeah.
taking my leave, so you can round up.
Thank you
Thank you for
so much. Thank
having
you,
me.
Wanyoma. You know I always love you. Thank you so much.
Love
I
you too,
appreciate you.
sis. All right.
All right, gorgeous. All right. So, guys, this is where we draw the curtain today. You've heard from everyone that came here to speak, and from the chat there, you can see the conversation, the advice, going up and down on the chat. Please, if you know anyone who is about to make this mistake, please advise. Give your own 10 cent or your own 1 cent advice, and it's not left for the person to make the decision, to take the decision, so that tomorrow at least your conscience is going to be clear that you did your best. Ladies, please, like I always say, know your worth. You are worth more than settling for less. If it's money, you can equally work for your money. If money is the reason why you want to marry a man, please do not marry him. You can make your own money and you can become your own boss. Make that money together. If there is love, believe me, like would you say, where there is peace, there is bound to be prosperity. Where there is love, you two can grow together. Don't get into the wrong hole. Don't be too desperate. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, because desperation is the reason why a lot of women are feeling trapped right now. They can't get out of that marriage. They can't go for divorce because they know when they go for divorce, that is the end of it all. They are trapped, feeling trapped like a trapped mouse in a trap. Do not be that woman who wets her pillow every night, regretting. Had I known always comes at last. It is better. They say a stitch in time saves nine. It is better you start today to advise yourself so you don't fall, you don't fall into that trap. Desperation is very bad. You are going to be unhappy. You will lack, you will lose your respect, your self-esteem. That man will never value you. He will never see your self-worth. He will never have any regard of respect or any act of respect for you and your family. because he knows the reason why you married him. He's not ignorant. Marry a man who will respect you, a man who will love you, a man who will adore you, a man who will value, who will place high value on you. And with that, you'll be very, very happy in your home. I leave you guys with this. Thank you very much, everyone in the chat here. Pretty happy. Thunder Scorpion. My thumbs up just dropped. Some persons took their thumbs up back. What did I do that you took your thumbs up back? Please go and smash it back. Anyway, when I don't be angry. Can you thumbs up the screen back? Thank you so much. True Mamle, you are amazing, mommy. Thank you so much, ma'am. I appreciate you. Pretty happy. Thank you. AE29. Thank you, Rebecca Ujuanyoma. Thank you, everyone in the chat. I may not be able to call all the names, but you all have been so amazing. Azizat TV show. Thank you, Shaya Root. Thank you so much. I appreciate Cornelius Okudili Ezokeke, my darling husband. Thank you so much, everyone who have been here. Trending Gist with Octavia. Thank you. Oyo Fresh. Oh, Oyo Nello Side. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Juba, BMC, Delicious Army, Time Out with Family. Thank you, everyone. God bless you. Have an amazing night rest. And from me, I say let love live. And as you're getting into that marriage, please get in with your senses. Get in, not just with love. Get in with your senses as well. Okay? I wish you a happy married life and a good night tonight. Enjoy your night and remain blessed. Okay? Bye, everyone. Peace of mind, yeah. Name so I missed your name. Thank you so much, Manyoma. Thank you. Peace of mind is paramount. Peace of mind comes first. It's worth more than silver and gold. Peace of mind. Good night, everyone. You give me peace of mind. You give me peace of mind. Yes, I need you because I want you. That you don't leave up for me. I'm coming home right after the party. The world is stressing me. You because I know you got it. Rebecca LaFreeze, thank you so much. I appreciate you. And you always come to me. Peace of mind, yeah. Your peace of mind is paramount. What more than gold and silver? Yeah? Peace of mind. Oh, double gospel. Thank you. Peace of mind. You give me peace of mind. You give me peace of mind. I love you guys. Thank you so much. Good night.